So, guys, it's David here, and it is currently day 355. I hope you guys are doing well and are doing better than yesterday. The time is around 6:45 p.m., and I have done some self reflection today, something I have not done for so long, and I'm super grateful that I spent some time to do it because doing so really uncovered the root problem of my inconsistencies for the past few weeks. You see, on the surface, I have listed down exactly the bad habits I want to let go, the bad habits and behaviors I have to eliminate in order for me to move forward. But as I was spending my time here to think about exactly what I have been doing, it was really one dimensional. All the bad habits I had was to stop watching movies and TVs and to stop binge eating. I have fatigue there, but that's just a byproduct of doing such. And as you guys can see, my list is not tremendously long, right? There's not a lot of bad habits. It's only two habits that consist of my self-destruction, which is pretty lame also. But just knowing exactly what you do every single day, your bad habits, is not enough for you to eliminate the bad habits. It's not enough for you to eliminate the root cause. Why? Because the things we choose to do, our actions, are merely just a reaction based on what we believe internally. So, watching TV or perhaps playing video games for you guys may just be a type of distraction that fulfills one of your beliefs. So if you don't look internally, you are going to do something else once you cut off watching TV or once you cut off playing video games. These are only the type of distraction. So you have to understand just because you eliminate one of the reasons of your destruction does not necessarily mean you're not going to go find something else to do to distract yourself from whatever it is you want to do. So, after thinking internally and revisiting this belief, which was a bit uncomfortable, I realized that what I am actually running away from is that I am unsettled, not knowing what to do when I had stopped my coding journey for a month now, leaving me very anxious and uncertain as to what I should do next to pick up where I had left off. And this resulted in this uncertainty, which manifested into fear of not knowing what to do. I was also afraid of missing out on the fun because while spending a month watching television has definitely reprogrammed my mind into thinking that life is better off to just be mediocre. But that is a falsehood. I also have doubt if I will ever be as good as I was before. You see, after leaving something you have been doing for a while and going back into it, you will always have doubt whether if you think it is still worth it. If you haven't been to the gym for like 2 months or 3 months and you see yourself losing muscle, you are going to have that doubt if you are going to build your muscle back or if you will perhaps still have the chance to be as strong as before. And it is also that I am tired of trying something new, right? Tired of trying something new, tired of taking on this mountainous amount of task, knowing that I have so much to do and yet I have so much to learn because I have forgotten a lot of things. So, coming back from the gym or coming back from the work, if you're tired and now you think about all the things you have to do because you have not done it, can definitely discourage you very quickly. So this is also another reason. And the list goes on. Like I have no trust in myself. I am stressed that my mind cannot handle the work. And I have disbelief because I think I will just self sabotage anyway if I be consistent. And I choose to play the victim simply believing that I have no control over my body or mind because that just makes the fact or reality more palatable in my case, right? It is much more tolerable for you to believe that you are not in control of your own destiny and to blame it on someone else. And that will make you feel better. not make you feel less of a loser. So these are all my internal manifested beliefs over the month of not trying to do something hard. Now, if I do sit here longer, I'm sure I can remember a lot more beliefs as to why I choose not to do something. But I just wish I did actually write down the things that I had been telling myself every single time I try to pick up my old great behaviors or my old lifestyle. Because if I had done so, then I have more to talk about and more to work towards. But having just a few beliefs down will be enough for you to figure out a solution for each. Because going back to your actions, right? Watching TV or perhaps playing video games or binge eating, yes, you can find ways to eliminate these habits. But when you are successful in doing so, if you have not fixed your internal belief, then you are going to find some other things to distract yourself. So finding internal beliefs is to then find a solution to help you overcome your internal belief so that you can start believing once again. So instead of working on finding ways to stop watching movies and television and stop and find ways to not eating or binge eating, I have found ways to overcome my internal beliefs. If I'm uncertain of what to do, yes, I will be uncertain. But guess what? I can find out exactly what I should do based on the objective I want to reach. So there I can be certain. Now, if I am doubtful if I ever get great enough at what I do, then what I can do is to just do something so that I can get better. So that I won't sit here every single day hoping or perhaps dreaming and wondering if I ever will reach my potential, but rather I will go out and do something to potentially reach my potential. And if I'm tired of trying something new because of the amount of work and the amount of quality and quantity of work I have to do, then I can perhaps take smaller steps, bite-sized pieces to reach the bigger picture. Therefore, I am not going to overburden my mind with all these accumulated work to do in one day, and rather I should space them out so that I have a chance of just tackling and trying to do something different with my life. You see, all this, and I can go on with a list based on trust and stressful and disbelief and playing the victim, right? I have all written down in an emotion I can overcome with such internal negative belief. But you get the idea in the picture, right? By working on belief, by working on exactly what you think of yourself and the world that is manifested into your day-to-day actions, by working internally and finding a solution to you internally can allow you to change your actions and lifestyle overnight. Why? Because you're no longer trying to slay the heads of a hydra when they're just gonna regenerate and multiply. You are going directly to the heart and slaying the beast at once. By doing so, no more heads will multiply. You won't have more troubles, right? It might be a bad analogy, but you guys get what I'm going at with this. By going straight for the heart, by going straight for your negative internal beliefs and turning that into hope, courage, and gratitude, by having hope that you can overcome these challenges and by setting a roadmap with a possible solution will allow you to work towards that. But not only does self-reflecting on your internal why make your journey of improvement more easy, it also will revelate to you a lot of the unforeseen or unheard of problems and issues that you thought you had never known before. And this may also just open your eyes to understand you more, to understand why you haven't done the things you said you were going to do, or perhaps why you always fall short of your potential. And there always is a reason as to why we are not the best version of ourselves. There's always a reason why we choose to procrastinate. And the only reason that you may or may not have known is because you always choose to work on what you can see rather than what you can't see and is more uncomfortable to figure out. I do hope you guys had learned something from this, as I have certainly did, and I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. So see you guys then. Good night.